Hi everyone, Alba here. This is going to be my solo walkthrough and guide to the level 6 heroic quest, The Promise of Fire. This will be done on the elite difficulty. Enjoy. Hi everyone, Warjack here. This quest takes place in the Scorching Heights. At the time of recording this quest, it is brand new, so I hope I don't miss anything. Also, you'll notice I am level 10 and this is a level 6 quest. So on Elite, it makes it level 8. I apologize for that. That's what it is. I did not know about this quest before it came out, so I hope you'll forgive me for that. Anyways, step into Scorching Heights. To the right is where the quest giver is, and then continue on straight down to the right and you'll find the quest. This quest is heavy with DM voiceovers who are actually very useful, so if you're not sure you want to do it by yourself, well, spoiler alerts, but if you decided that you want to stop and go do it yourself, listening to the DM text is a good tip. This over here is a trap. It breaks if I step on top of it. I'll take care of the monsters first. Here I'm going to break this by just walking over the corner. Also, this one breaks. Anyways, over here we've got 2 levers and 2 crests. Each lever opens up the way, at the end of which you will find a crest. Here we've got this stone golem. Don't get distracted by him. Make sure you stand next to the wall. This entire area is full of traps, and they're not meant to be disabled. You can't disable them. They're all meant to be dodged. One of the traps is already in this room. There's these gigantic boulders that come rolling down the stairs. So if you stand next to the wall, you'll be safe. Here we've got 2 sets of traps. There's the long spikes and there's the triangle spikes. And they alternate, so make sure you're always on the one who's down. That means once it jumps up, you can walk on top of it. There's also an extra 3 crests you need to fight just to get out of this area. I mean, I'm just doing this to show you how you're supposed to do it. I've got evasion, I can just run right through it. Here we've got these 3 blades, and they come up in a sequence. Same with the fire traps. You can look at them and go in a sequence. I almost forgot there's a crest right behind me. It's in the middle, you need to pick it up. Here again, we've got the 3 blades, you can see them. So basically, as it's going to go up, you're going to want to start running. Watch out, there's a fire trap right after it. Again, not that I need this, but anybody wants to do it. Over here, we've got 2 sets of traps, one on the top, one on the bottom. And you're supposed to alternate between them. So if you see it's firing on the bottom, you stay on top. As soon as it stops, you drop down. Same thing goes with climbing back up. I'm waiting for it to finish firing at the bottom, then I can drop down and put in the 3 crests. That's it. I got the extra crest that will let me out. Also a collectible, don't forget it. Whoops. Maybe go left. Anyways, that was one side. Second side, gonna be a repeat, the same exact concept. There's a trend in all of these newer DDO quests that the monsters are more numerous and much tougher. So having a party here can be very helpful. Also, like, I don't know, but it seems to be like a reoccurring trend that more splash damage, the better. If you're a single target player trying to do the newer quests, it'll just take you forever. I mean, not that you can't do it, it's just every monster you have to hit, and it makes so much individual targets.
Above the doorway of this gate is a large inscription that reads,
Here we've got a kind of annoying section with these scorpions. At least for me, they take a long time to die. There's 4 groups of them. Oh well, whatever. Anyway though, I'd like to point out that usually I do solo walkthrough and guides of quests that I've done many times. And this is a brand new quest, well, at the time of recording. And I decided to try to see if I could catch it while it's new. So, I ran in, I did it, this is the 3rd time. Just to see what differences there are and to see if I could disable anything and find all the breakables and the optionals. And I believe I've got everything in the quest. But there's a good chance that I'll miss something. That's part of the trade-off of doing something when it's brand new. Anyway, so feel free to leave a comment if there's something I missed somehow, or I mean something important that I missed at least. Yeah. Also, if you enjoy these brand new quest guides, the ones that come out extremely close to when the actual quest came out, well, maybe you can encourage that by leaving a comment and subscribing and hitting like. I would appreciate it very much. Yeah, anyways, thank you for that. Okay, once we're done here, there's going to be a DM text.
The recent combat has caused a portion of this floor to crack, making it unstable. A bit of extra weight.
Basically, if you walk to the corner of the room, the floor breaks. This is an optional area. I'm going to come back here soon.
The large Scorro statue suddenly jumps to life and attacks.
Watch the hit points of this character. As I kill him, he's going to eventually drop down and land in a minus, and then there'll be a DM text.
The damage done to this Scorro statue should be enough to destroy it. It somehow remains standing.
If you were paying attention before, they explicitly tell you that you have to kill him in their home. So we're going to walk down the hallway, and here's the Valkurim home. Ta-da! Anyways, here we get another collectible and our crest. Then we can exit. We finished the loop over here. Go drop our crest in and open up the way. Anyways, we're going to come back here. First we're going to do the optional area. Drop down over here, there's these rune wheels on the wall. And next to the rune wheel will be an answer, but not to this rune wheel, to some other one. I happen to know the blue is a square. So rather than running all the way to the end just to come back, I'm going to save you all time. You're welcome. Anyways, but I can see that red is an X. Over here also we've got these vines. Click on them and you can activate them if you've got the proper skill, and you can turn them into a ladder. That way you can just get back up. I'm going to continue on this way because I want to complete the optional. Again, this area is just full of tons of small trash. Here, red is X. That's what we learned from the last time. And now we can see yellow is diamond. Should be making sure I know which kind of diamond it is, not the one with the spikes. By the way, this hole in the floor is not a hole. Well, this one's not a trap. You can stand on it. I'm talking about the square in the floor. Anyways, this one's going to be a diamond, just like we saw before. That's it. Since we already solved blue, we can already backtrack and just get our objective. That's it. Just walk up to the tome. You can read it. I went through all the options over here just in case you wanted to read them yourself. You could pause the video and see what it is. See what it says. Anyways, that's it over here. Continue on our way out. Here we've got an optional chest. As you can see, it's locked. You need to have open lock or knock. I'm assuming that the epic version of this quest is exactly the same, but I did not check it out. Here's the blue square that I mentioned before. Anyways, getting close to this area will break the ceiling, and then you can hop your way out. And this takes you right back to the center, where you started. Anyways, the way is open for us already. Let's go. We've got a shrine. I don't need it. And we've got this big puzzle. I'll show you what it does.
Just like the previous two parts, a large inscription awaits above this door. It reads, "Walk within the light and you shall be saved. Stray from the path and doom eternal awaits you."
Basically, this room has these red and black tiles, or represented by these tiles. Any tile that light goes through it will not be trapped. If the light does not go through it, it will be trapped. So I'm going to show you my solution that basically covers the entire floor, and you always start with this pattern. You do this pattern, and then you just fix the bottom tile. The entrance tile where the light is random. It can be in one of 6 locations. I mean, one of the bottom locations. So the rest of the tiles are all exactly the same. So I'm going to make this fixed setup, and then you just alter the bottom one according to where you got your tile. That should be good. Should note that if you have evasion, you don't have to worry about this. All you need is really the 2 all the way at the end where the gate is opened. Or if you want to be cheap about it, the ones next to the wall on the right and the left, the center 4 on the right and the left, they are next to levers you need to pull. So as long as you've got some kind of path, you can do it safely without stepping on anything. But as soon as you step into the big room, you're going to forget everything of what you've done, and you're going to step on traps. So if you look at this pattern and memorize it, it's kind of self-explanatory. Start from the end, and once I activate it, it basically fills up the whole floor, except for the far corner all the way to the top left, and some other extra pieces on the bottom. Also, make sure the first 2 right in the middle are always turned on, because that's the entrance into the room. Here I'm altering these little pieces at the bottom row, so everything else will fit. As you can see, I want these few to get activated also, so here. So basically I've got the entire puzzle now except for the 3 on the bottom left and the 2 on the top left. And I don't need to stand there, so I can access the room easily and walk around freely without stepping on any traps. Again, I've got evasion, it doesn't make any difference, but whatever. As you can see, I can walk into the room freely. I know that those 3 in the corner are trapped. The objective over here is to pull these 4 levers. That's why I said if you get the 4 on the left and the 4 on the right, and the 2 all the way at the far end is also good enough.
The final crystal activates and the gateway winds open. The path beyond.
Yeah, that's it. Now we're up to the boss fight. The mobs spawn over here all black bones, so they're all immune to fire. But then the main boss is a mummy, who takes extra damage from fire. I don't know if it's trying to compensate or something. You get these two skeletal mages you have to deal with first, and then we'll get the mummy. Also, there's a whole bunch of breakables over here. They don't spawn anything, but if you're going for all breakables, make sure you get them. Also, I'm fighting these monsters all the way in the side of this cubbyhole, so that when the other group spawns, they're all the way on the far side of the room, so then they don't spawn out right next to me. That's it. Now we get to face off against a mummy, and as soon as we kill him, we can exit this quest.
The last of the Guardians crumbles to dust, and the flame barriers dissipate. The only thing left to do is to grab the relic.
As soon as you click on the orb, it ends the quest. That's it. Anyways, to return to the quest giver, I probably would recommend you just recalling out, since it's closer to the entrance of this wilderness, rather than running all the way back. Anyways, that's it. If you've benefited from this guide, or if you've enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. See you next video. Bye.